Yeah, I can't believe Boston's about to win this.
What he set up. And for a lot of people, this will probably be the last match of Vanguard they play.
Yeah, it's almost the end of an era, to be honest. I feel like Vanguard was such an interesting year for Call of Duty in general, just, across the whole thing. But I kind of enjoyed it overall, and these teams, they're training big blows in the back, but it's Lynxy jumping in for that first blood, and he's able to find it on Diablo, and he's going to get away with his life for the time being, but he's got JD on the other side. I think he may have spotted him, so, oh no, JD's on the move, so I think he's going to go ahead and find himself a kill onto Mike, and it's going to be these roaming players from each side. And look at the back, there's two players. It's Big Time, it's Shuffle. He's able to find the two. He shuts down Oinky and Big Time on the big flank, and it's going to be a pretty easy plant here, but Lynxy's got something to say about it.
Oh, that nade bounced off of like a
Oh,
trash pile or something and actually missed. So that does actually, I mean, he is able to pick up the one, but that actually would have had a, probably could have stopped the bomb defuse, but he's going to find a second here on towards JD. It's now going to be a 1v1 Flo versus Lynxy. Lynxy on for the ace right now. He's currently 3-0. He's going to walk out into the open. He's not going to finish it. He will go down. And that is going to be the first round going the way of Boston. So not the way you wanted Florida Muted Tears to kick this one off.
no, not at all. And I think it just kind of came down to, some of those players just kind of getting out of position. It seemed like a lot of gaps were open. There was a lot of roamers in that first round, and Boston was kind of able to capitalize in the end. Their roamers did more than Florida's roamers, so they find the first round. So
I mean,
flipping. Go
sorry,
ahead, Zane.
I was gonna say, did you see the Florida start as well at the beginning of that round? We weren't on board with them, but they had 4 players stacked up in church, so everyone was staring out of mid, and it was just kind of like the firing squad basically when Boston turned that corner. And then they went for the crazy push, and Langsy is gonna continue to go on a tear. Is now 5-1 right now. Finds the 2 pieces, gonna throw this bomb down as well. It's gonna be a 2v2 Big Time and Langsy versus Flo and Diablo. And Flo is coming around the back and should spot Langsy here. It's gonna find one. Looking for the second. It's all down to Big Time now in the 1v2.
That's big plays out of Lynxy. He is absolutely turning up here in the search and destroy 5-2. He gets taken down. No streaks for him, but he left Big Time in a little bit of a weird scenario because you've got a 1v2 situation, but Big Time's able to spot Flo. He's going to get the stun down, but the defuse comes through. Good distractions out of Flo, and that's going to be Big Time with the Bosch 1v2. So Boston Burgers up 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, I mean, the bomb was just not planted in a good position for Big Time as he went into church. He couldn't spot the bomb. And like he said, Flo running basically distraction of shoot me instead as the bomb was defused. That is going to be Boston up to a 2-0 start. And that's going to be a pretty good start for them as they're going to carry momentum coming off the last one. As that's going to be
Ooh.
Lynxy go down for first blood. That is a huge first kill coming out
Oh.
of Diablo. And Flo's going to find Oinky. That's the 2 top players. 3 go down. It's all on FDW Mike in a 1v3 as he does, I believe, pick one up with a nade.
What's going on here? Why that was 3 basically uncontested kills that Boston was able to pick up there. I feel like Florida, they need to kind of slow it down here, and because it's all up to Mike in this 1v3. Flo's gonna go ahead and get that bomb down. He's working on a 3 streak. JD and Mike are gonna meet up, and JD's gonna walk away with it, and that's Boston with another round, 3-0.
Yeah, it's just I mean, Florida's basically playing a very hyper-aggressive play style as of right now. It worked in the hard point because of the fast respawns and because of the fast pace of the game. The problem is that in the S&D, they have not slowed down. And Boston is very happy to sit back and receive, basically. They are fine with just setting up in positions across the map where they know that Florida is going to come to them, and Florida is obliging. Like they are coming in and they are walking right into the guns, and it's not like they have to fix this. They have to change it up some way real quickly, and instead it's going to be the push here. Shuffle finds one. He can't finish Oinky. Actually, no, there you go.
Wow.
Oinky's going to kind of hand himself over on a platter. That's the bomb down. And again, we're in a very quick 4v2, and this time it was Boston going for the hyper aggression. I mean, look at this.
Oh no. JD able to put big damage down. The rest of his teammates able to pick it up over to the field side. I mean, Boston coming out with a vengeance in that round. I love that play. They were able to use their tacticals up in that mid area and just allow Shuffle to just get in there and just cause problems. And it definitely worked out. So 4-0 Boston Burgers. They're running through the search and destroy.
I mean, they took a page completely out of the Florida Muteteers playbook. That was an exact play, basically, that Florida ran 2 rounds ago, where you run straight down the middle in towards you, and then you're making that push on that side, and at the same time, you have your B player push all the way across the map. And then as the first player has to pull back, the second player goes in, and it's like a double-edged pincer, basically, where they end up catching the players completely off guard. And Florida was basically not ready for their own play. Meanwhile, you got JD pushed up, and here you go again. The 2 B players pushed up heavily. You got one up in wood, and you have Diablo all the way in the back with Lanxy. So this is going to cause Boston kind of turn around. They're now in a 2v4 situation here, as JD and Diablo have both fallen. And they got to figure out where they're going to go now with this bomb.
Yeah, I think this is a good regain round from the side of Florida. They kind of just slowed it down a little bit, able to find some quick kills, and Oinky's going to hold strong towards the backside, and he takes out Shuffle. So that's a big kill out of him. So it's all up to Flo on the backside. He has no idea. There's Lynxy hanging out in the backside. A little bit of a awkward fight, but Lynxy's able to find it. So Florida gets on the board, actually. Good plays out of them. I like that. Just kind of slow it down for the most part, and it worked out.
Yep. I mean, the pace really just worked out for them in that grid. So, I mean, that is what you want to see more of coming out of Florida. And now you want to see if Boston going to adjust to this, because sitting back and waiting only kind of worked for so long. So we're going to have to see how exactly. I mean, Florida's got a long road ahead of them to kind of pull back into this. They are down 4-1 right now. Your best player is Lanxy right now, currently 7-0. Oinky slowed down considerably from that hard point as well. So you're looking at him to step it up, as this is going to be the bomb headed here over towards B. It's going to be just, I think, Lanxy alone with it. And he can't really afford to get cut out here because all of his teammates are on the A side of the map.
Yeah, it's going to come down to this player in JD in this corner. He's not able to find the kill. Lynxy picks it up. Oinky finds another one to that church side. So that's Florida able to kind of just remove the mines, as it were, and get over towards that A side. And here comes Flo. He finds Oinky on the one side. So now 2v3 to the side of Florida. That's insane, Shio. I didn't think they were going to be able to pull that off.
No, absolutely. I mean, Flo is going to be able to catch one, I believe. Looking as he's going to have to charge out. He's not going to be able to pick it up. Shuffle's going to find one. Is going to drop down. Knows as a player top wood. The problem is the bomb is ticking. Lanxy is going to win that one. And that is going to be another round of Florida's. That's going to be back-to-back now. Florida is going to pick up the momentum here. And you're looking at Boston. I mean, Boston now is the one that has to slow down, because they're the one that's charging out kind of recklessly here. So you definitely want to see them slow it down. It's S&D. You don't have unlimited respawns. You get 1 per round, and you got to make use of it. So I want to see a little more playing their lives here and see what they can do.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Lynxy can do here. I mean, he's already 9-4. You got Shuffle on the other end. He is 8-4, and he's gonna opt to go ahead and hang back. So it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a B hit going on here, and it's gonna come down to this number 6 player. That's Lynxy. So he is the strong player right now for the side of Florida. And Shuffle able to find one on Destoin. So that is a huge kill for them, as they're gonna go ahead and poke a hole in that defense. 4-3 to the side of Boston.
Please check this corner. Please check this corner. Nope, they do not. Lanxy's going to catch one. That wasn't the bomb. He knows there's a second one out here. Trying to chow out. That player is going to get away, and they will actually catch Lanxy. This will force a rotation, though. It's number 5, Mike, is going to be here. Big time is coming in from the back. That could be a huge pincer if he can get these kills. He's looking for one. Should be able to find one. That's going to be the bomb down with Flo. He's looking for Shuffle here as well, and he's not going to win that gunfight. It's all going to be on Mike. Mike gets the worst timing in the world, basically, there on JD. And this is going to reset it a little bit here, as Mike is going to have to back away, and they're probably going to wrap this bomb, but there's only 20 seconds to go. They need to go fast.
Oh, the timing once again as Mike gets a little bit COD timing. He looks right away. Shuffle's able to find the kill. 5-2 Boston Burgers. I mean, that was... It almost looked winnable for Florida for a second, you know? Like,
I
it
mean,
seems with the
they
pincer
turned that
going
corner. They turned that corner like half a second earlier. I think JD goes down. Like 3 different opportunities, I think, where JD probably should have died hopping through a window, but he didn't. And that is COD timing for you. Realistically, at the end of the day, that is COD timing. Shuffle's now 11-4, winning a huge gunfight against Big Time on the outside roofs there, as this is going to be an A hit probably coming in from Florida, and that's going to be FTW
Mike.
picking up Diablo, but Shuffle is there. And if you're Florida, Shuffle is not the player you want to see in your kill feed.
Yeah, I know, and you definitely don't want to see him taking Oinky out, and he's 2-7. You know, he definitely got cooled off a little bit, and there's goes Lynxy and flows on the backside. He's looking for another one, and he's got a little bit of something to say as he is going to shut that out. Boston Burgers 6-2, and it's just the team play, I feel like. You know, Boston, they were making good plays, like they were actually pushing things
Just
out.
super critical on a map like Gav. It's going to be Boston, yeah, confirmed on the attack, Florida on the defense. We're going to see where we all go off the early break here. And it's going to be full hit A, as basically expected. I mean, this has not changed over the course of the entire year, basically, of Vanguard.
Yeah, and you know, Diablo able to find a good kill onto Oinky, and JD finds another one, and here's one from Shuffle. So that is a pretty good start from the side of Boston Burgers. Shuffle finds another one, and another from Diablo. So that is now 5 unanswered kills to the side of Boston Burgers, and they're going to get that A point very fast, and there's finally a kill. Mike's able to pick one up, but there's 2 minutes. You've got an entire set of lives up on your opponent, and it's kind of getting balanced out a little bit as Big Time finds Diablo. But, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better break, Shio. You really can't.
Absolutely not. I mean, they came in and just swept everybody aside and said, no, you're getting out of here. 5 straight kills and the point gone. I mean, you have 2 minutes on the clock now to work B. And, I mean, the lives are going to be evened up a little more because now you're sort of funneling into the meat grinder that is B, as Diablo will be pretty critical to this next push. He's going to have Flo with him as well, as they're going to make this push around the back. And Flo's actually going to get caught out, but Mike did not see the second player, so he's going to drop. This will be Diablo in the back. That should be communicated back to them, but no, Big Time's going to go down as well. So this is going to be a big flank coming in. The problem that no one from his team is really in a position to get towards B, but Diablo does not care at all. He's going to find 3 kills before he finally gets dropped. Oinky's going to get taken down as well here. So this should be a front push, but again, I mean, Boston's on this rotating carousel of players. You can see 2 are in the back again.
Yeah, there's 2 just filed right in behind, and Mike once again gets caught out in the back. And it's going to be Boston. Now they have bodies close to the hill. You've got JD pushed out a little close. He may get picked up here if Mike's able to find him, and he does. But now you've got the one player from Boston in, that is Diablo. He's having a great game so far. He's going 9-2, leading the way for his team as he runs out of bullets. He was working on his 10th kill there, and it's gonna be up to Florida to kind of hold here. I mean, Boston, they're up 8 lives. They've got 45 seconds. You know, players in the back spawn, players in ring. I mean, Shio, they're getting all the kills. This is not looking good.
I mean, it's 19-9 right now in kills, and Florida just always has somebody in their back spawn. I mean, it just happened constantly. Flo is finally going to go down, as Diablo's going to be the next one up. He's working his way inside here through the middle, but the push is going to be coming on towards B. It's 17-5 in lives. Boston, I don't see how they're losing this round at this point. They're going to knock all the respawns out. That's going to be 2 players sent back to the respawn screen. It's 3v15. It will basically take a miracle hold to somehow prevent Boston from capping or killing them in the next 30 seconds. Probably not going to happen, as there's now only 2 on the board. It's going to be Lynxy and Big Time. Lynxy comes in from the back, is trying to finish off, can't finish him off, and he's going to end up going down to JD. It's all going to be on Big Time, who's on the point. Not long for this world. He's going to go down. Austin with a statement. First round.
Yeah, that's an insane round to start out with on Gavitu. I mean, it just seems like everything kind of went their way most of the round. There's that little bit of lull in the middle where the defense is just kind of winning. but you could just see Boston slowly poking holes in that defense. There's kept sending players to the back, and eventually, I mean, it snowballed into they had full control. 2 players near the hill, 1 in the backside always, and Florida just, I mean, their lives just evaporated. They were done.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was. Florida just couldn't deal with the players that were constantly in their back. That was basically what happened. Is there was always somebody in the back, and they just couldn't deal with it. Shuffle's gonna finish off Lengthy there, so that was gonna be a big kill there to save it. JD is gonna be there for the support as well, so they will get rid of the B push here. Meanwhile, over here, Diablo's gonna pick up big time. That is a massive kill over towards A. That's gonna stall out this push considerably, as Diablo will get caught with a nade in his hand. He will go down. But I mean, if you're Boston, you're perfectly fine giving up the A point. You're happy to give this up. You're just trying to pick up some additional kills here. The lives are dead even basically right now, except well, okay, now Boston's gonna take the lead here. Never mind. I should not say anything about that, because the minute I say something, it's gonna change. And they're actually gonna clear him out of A here. So this is all the players going down here from Florida. They do end up not taking the point.
Oh, no.
Diablo is having a map.
Yeah, and the trap is starting to get set from the side of Boston. You see that player over towards the boat side, and you got Shuffle running around the rocks, and there's another wave of kills to the side of Boston. They're now up 23-17. Oinky's able to find one on JD over towards the beach side, but I mean, it's looking a little slow if you're Florida. They've got a little bit of time, but you've only got 1 tick on A, and you gotta go. You gotta go quick.
Winky just obliterated somebody there as he came around the corner and does end up going down. So the trade is there, and the trade is always going to favor the defense. The problem here, though, now is that Florida needs to start going. Diablo is in a great position here, pushed up on the map to cut off these reinforcements here, and that is going to be a problem here. Flo is going to catch one here over towards P1, but someone has to get into the hill. You got 5 seconds. No one is anywhere near a point here from the side of Florida, and that is going to be the round. They're going to get 1 tick. If this goes to round 5, which, I mean, I don't know, D-Morg, right now is not looking too hot for the side of Florida. They are definitely going to be on the attack.
No, I really think Boston picked this map for a reason, Shio.
I think there was a reason now. And I mean, I don't know. They might like this map. I can tell you Diablo probably likes this map.
Oh, Diablo loves this map, man. He is having a field day. But you can just tell from Boston, they have constant pressure, constant rotations, and now look at this. They're switching up their break off. They're hitting 4 to B, and there's only 1 player there to contest them. Oh, and he's able to kind of slip through. They all went right by him, but he doesn't get a kill. Leaksy not able to get anything, and it's going to be up to Oinky to hold the line, and he does just that as he finds a 3-piece with the help of Big Time, and Oinky's going to go ahead and find all 4. So, You hold.
He's also on a 6 streak, so he's 1 off a glide bomb as well, which could be absolutely massive here. We're going to see if he can stay alive and pick up that kill, and he's going to do so. There's the glide bomb in play here now for Oinky, as we're going to see where this movement will go. It does look like Boston's going to stack up here on towards A. Big Time is going to go big. He's going to find 2 in the point. Mike is going to follow up here with another kill as well. They're going to clear Boston out, and for the first time, I think, on this map, Florida has a lead.
It looks like they're going to go ahead and try to get this trap set up, but Diablo is able to sniff one out. He is traded out by Oinky, and it's going to be Big Time, able to find another kill. He's going to pick up another one. So the trap is set, and only 1 player got through. That's Flo. He's going to put big damage down. Those are huge kills from him as he's able to kind of work his way through the setup. And it's going to allow Boston to kind of get a little bit of map position here. But once again, up to Big Time, finds a huge one onto JD. He's going to reload and immediately traded out by Flo, who gets a huge 2-piece onto Mike. See you later with the nice headshots from Flo. So 18-22 to the side of Florida Muted Tears. You got Boston. They're in the A point for now, but nothing productive so far. They've only got a tick and some change, and it's going to be Lynxy going to wind that back. So you've only got 1 tick, 10 seconds on the board, and nobody really close. And it's looking like Boston, they're just going to hold the L. They know that they got another defensive round coming. Never mind that Shuffle. He's going to go ahead and try to get in. He's traded out by Big Time, and uh-oh. You've got Diablo over towards the B side with .1. Oh my god.
Oh, and he's dead.
The glide bomb.
Wait, you didn't die.
He didn't. What?
What?
What? Now, I'll have what he's having. What the hell is
What?
that?
And they're at
How
A
did he
now.
not die? What? Austin, what are they
The
doing?
only thing I can think of is that one of the Florida players climbed on top of the tank and was going to shoot the player.
Oh, maybe
He was gonna shoot JD, and I'm curious if the glide bomb just landed on him, and somehow JD was immune to that explosion. I don't have an explanation for what just happened, but JD's just immune to large explosions.
I mean, Florida wins the map or the round. Sorry. So
I'm
good
I'm
job
so
from them.
confused. There's
That's
Diablo,
what I was
excuse
gonna
me,
say.
not JD. Diablo's having the map of his life. He's immortal on the map. He's got everything going for him.
Yeah, he's flying around, making a name for himself, and he finds another kill onto Mike, and that's a quick 3 dead for the side of Boston. Shuffle finds Oinky, so now once again you're Florida and you're down in lives quickly. I mean, they've started off every round at a deficit. I think it's not stopping anytime soon. Diablo is just beaming.
Yeah, I mean, he's double positive, 26 and 13. He's trying to end this right here and right now. Florida at a 6 life disadvantage right now as they're switching their attention to B. As FTW Mike is going to get caught out, but Big Time and Langsy are going to find 3 players combined. That's going to clear the entire B side of the map out of the way. And this is actually going to be huge for Florida. They're going to stack this, and Boston is a little bit far away right now.
Yeah, Flo finds a huge one, and he's able to clear one of those players off the hill, and he's putting pressure on. But JD is going to pick it up. You still got pressure from Florida nearby. Mike's going to go ahead and try to contest, but Boston, they've got the crossfires set up, and they're not letting anybody onto that B point. But Linksy is going to be able to get that entry kill over towards the A side. So Florida, they just kind of switch it up, you know, do a little bit of B, a little bit of A, and Flo shuts down Linksy. He gets traded out, but I mean, that guy is absolutely beaming this map.
Oinky was really feeling himself there as he went for that 3rd chow on a Shuffle. Did not end up picking that up though, and Shuffle is somehow going to get a kill on a Mike while being shot at. And this is going to be JD coming in from the back. They're going to clear Florida out here, except for the 1 player left on top of the tank in the point. Oinky's going to be there for the support as well as he's going to go down. That was Langsy in the hill. Ends up dropping, and now there's only 25 seconds to go. Most of A has been capped, but there's still going to be 1 more tick before he can afford to get more. As JD's going to come and just kind of smack Oinky in the back. He's going to find Langsy as well for good measure. As Diablo's going to be inside the hill looking for this player that is inside. That's going to be FTW, I believe. Mike with the MP40 does end up dropping, and there's only we're approaching 10 seconds here now. Florida has to get into a hill.
Yeah, it's not looking great, but you got Linksy close. Chow's not able to pick it up. Diablo cuts him down. So the next closest player is this number 8, but he gets picked up by a glide bomb. And that is Boston with the win. A quick 3-0. I mean, that's Chumps, baby. Bronze mixed. Congratulations, Bostons.
Yep, congratulations to Boston as they're going to be your bronze mixed champions with a quick 3-0. Big Time tried to get to the cliff.